Right, so I've not been up in this area for a long time, for a while now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my first ever investment property. So this is actually the street I grew up on. I can actually see someone coming that I know. She'll want to chat. Not get that on camera. So yeah, we'll not get inside obviously, but I'll show you what it looks like. We'll run through some numbers. I'll show you how I acquired it at the time, what it rents for. Actually, we know that the block across the road, the exact same flat, what that sold for. So I'll give you an idea of a comparable, and we'll take it from there. So aye, let's have a wee look. So yeah, so here we are. This is the street here. Fantastic street, fantastic area, and it's a 1-bedroom upper cottage flat. There's one on to let in there as well. Now that one there, one up, is the comparable. So my purchase price on this was £60,000. The one across the road just sold for £102,000. So let's have a wee wander. Yeah, nice cars like the Rangers. Not my choice by the way, it's actually my neighbour. So this one here actually has its own communal garden. Got a wee wander. See? So look, you can see how well kept all the grounds are. Even next door's flats are all well looked after. Here we go. Actually this flat as well comes with my own wee plot of land. So this plot in here, this wee square, is actually mine. So this here is actually mine. So they're all divvied up, so you'll see that the hedge separates the different plots, and this plot here will belong to someone else, and again with the flats in there, the different plots will belong. So yeah, when we'll take it in, we'll obviously show you how we acquired this property. So there you have it. We'll close that door over. So that's my first ever investment property, and to this day it remains my favourite property. Like if I had ever one where I say I had to pay one off, that would be the one I would choose. And as I say, this one here, the exact same flat across the road, sold for 102,000 recently. Obviously someone that was maybe retiring that was just willing to pay above and beyond the home report, which I believe was 80,000, to acquire that property. So also during that time I was working as a window cleaner. Actually this street here was one of the streets on my window cleaning run. So Maxwelton Road into Ayton Park, all these blocks as well. These flats were my window cleaning run as well, and I was doing deliveries on the side, so I was working 2 jobs at the time. That's the side that some people maybe don't see, is when you see the end goal where you maybe purchase 4 or 5 rental properties and they think, oh, it's amazing, but they don't see obviously behind the curtain that yeah, you've had to work 6 days a week and then do deliveries 3 or 4 nights a week as well. But yeah, that's the path that I chose, and that's how I've got myself into this position here with 4 rental properties. So for those of you that want to get started in property, we're just going to go through some quick numbers and give you a rough idea of what you need to get started. And this was bought as a vanilla buy-to-let, so there was no work needing done. This was turnkey, and don't be put off by buying turnkey or vanilla buy-to-lets. A lot of people say, oh, you need to be buying well below market value, you need to be doing the BRR strategy, you need to be doing all of this. See if you can find a good property in a good location that you know for the next 30 years is going to be a fantastic asset, and you've got the chance to buy it, fucking buy it. I passed up on so many because I was fixated on, I need to get 10% below market, I need to go 15% below market. It needs to be something I can add value to. Sometimes, if you can get a quality asset, you just need to pay for it. So, this one here, as I say, purchase price was £60,000. We had to put down 25% deposit, which is 15 grand. At the time, it was 4% stamp duty, the good old days, the glory days. Obviously, stamp duty in Scotland now is sitting at 8%. So 4%, I'll work that out and I'll put that on the screen as well. My mortgage broker 600, legals were 900. And then because it wasn't a rental, we had to fit smoke alarms, all the kind of stuff as well. So you could easily say that was an extra 250 quid. So the total will be just next to me. And yeah, that was the total purchase price of that property. It's been rented now consistently. There's been no real void periods. I've had 2 tenants in it so far, and yeah, consistently rented. So it's a great property. So there you have it. first rental property. We used to trip down memory lane, the good old days. So yeah, no, my favourite property, and I don't visit here often, so something nice just to come round and like have a wee look at it and be like, yeah, nice, and then we move on again, and then we go on to the next one. So yeah, any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Like and subscribe if you like the content. I'll try and put out some more, try and be a wee bit more consistent. Say that probably won't be, but anyway, there you go, first ever rental.